Hi there, I'm Ben and welcome to part 12 of my full platinum walkthrough for A Plague Tale Innocence. We are in chapter 12, part 12, chapter 12, that makes sense, doesn't it? All that remains is the chapter name. We're going to get quite a lot done here, we're finishing quite a few things. So we're going to find the final gift, so we're going to get that trophy out of the way, which is Big Sister. That's going to be the first one that we do. Then we're going to be doing both of the upgrades, so the equipment and the sling, so we're going to be getting their corresponding trophies. And then there is a chapter-specific trophy for this chapter as well, so we'll be getting that. And of course, the story-related one right at the end. So at the beginning here, we are outside. We're making our way back to Amicia's house. That's kind of our destination. Before that, though, we've got lots of snow and rats to contend with. You can see there at the top we're getting 2 cord, 2 fabric, a tool and a leather very quickly there. That's not a cart, although it does sound like the inventory from a cart. It's not. It's actually just a really cool stash. So yeah, we're going to be getting lots of materials. And even once I have the trophies, I will continue to put the materials in the top corner so you can make sure that you'll definitely get them. Plus it'll be nice to do those extra upgrades as well, or as many as you can. You won't be able to do them all, but get a few of them done. So a thing with Lucas here, he can stick, he can get sort of stuck and not follow you initially. There is one point where you go down into the garden in the house and he doesn't follow you, so you have to restart the checkpoint, which is fine, but just be aware of it. So you've got to come up here, you've got to come up this way, to this is the path. You've got to break the chain on this to release it. Some rocks here if you need it. And then you're going to want to throw one at here to break the chain and release it. And Amicia is going to give kind of a, I don't know, hate-filled. Yeah, she's had enough. She's ready to get rid of these rats for sure. Yeah, obviously can't go that way, but that is the way we need to go. So we just got to go up here first. So we're going to need to make a luminosa. You can see that we are getting a leather back, so that's not a problem. So make a luminosa. And then you're going to chuck it into this caged area. Make sure you get the yellow so it's hitting the floor. And boom, they should all die. You shouldn't have a problem with this one. We are going to need to use another one of those in a moment to get a collectible, which can leave a few stragglers. We can see there's a couple of chests in here, loads of good stuff. Don't worry, this isn't the final chapter with regards to materials, the rare materials. There's more coming up, more than enough. But at this point you can kind of, well, by the end of this chapter you'll be able to forget all about them really if you're not bothered about the other upgrades. You don't need them, so you'll be fine. So you will need to do another luminosa in a minute. Just light this first. And then we need to get into this house, and you can see there at the top that's going to be the final gift. The Calamus, you're going to get the trophy Big Sister, and there's some leather and fabric in here as well. So create another luminosa and throw it maybe a bit more to the right. I'm not sure what happens. You're going to see I kind of get there's just too few rats to kill me. You're going to see in a minute. They're going to come piling on. Here they come. So we've got like 4 or 5 there. 4. There's not enough, so pick up the collectible. You're going to get the trophy, obviously. And I can't actually click on the touchpad at this point. There, that's the final one. The final gift. So yeah, if there's 4 or fewer, apparently that's not enough to kill you, so you'll be fine. Couple of fabric. Yeah, they're not giving up, are they? Grab everything. There's loads of the common materials around this chapter, so keep an eye out for them. You'll probably have more than enough ammo as well. You won't be able to craft everything, so yeah, there's going to be plenty. You're going to be using a lot as well. So if you haven't got the crafting trophy yet, Alchemist, you will get that definitely in this chapter. So we're not actually going to be using that torch. Just go over to this gate, and Lucas is going to be one using the torch. We're going to go past. And there's going to be a trophy coming into play in a moment. So it's going to start here. You can see at the top it doesn't say that's the next thing we're doing. The Merciful trophy is coming up. So you've got to save the dying is what it says. Basically, there's 2 English soldiers down here. The idea is that you're supposed to extinguish the flames above them and use them as bait so you can get through. We're going to get through without doing that. So they kind of start once you get Lucas out of here. So throw a rock at this this thing here at the gate. And then clear a path for him to join you.
Thank you.
And then from now is kind of when the trophy starts. But in between we are picking up some leather, so that's why it says it. So you can see there's a guy here. So you could extinguish the flame and all the rats would go and get him and you'd be free to kind of pass. That's not what we're going to do. I'm just looking for materials. I know there's some. They're actually here on the left.
Someone help me. The rats.
So yeah, just leave him alive. Just ignore him. Speak to him if you want. And we're going to use Odorous. There's so many different names of these things. Odorous to get past them. And then there's another one here in front of this cart. So don't do the same thing here. Don't extinguish that flame. It will clear the area of the rats. They'll obviously come and get him. I'll just show you over here as well. If you might see this and be wondering. I was going to ignore this entirely. But there's a few common materials in there. We don't need them. So I just lit that. So don't even light that. Just save your materials. You really don't need to go down there. I'm going to use another Odorous to clear the way here. Just to come and get that leather. Which is over here. There's also a tool bench here. You should be in a sort of, with regards to upgrades, you should be able to craft on the fly at this point. It is kind of important. Well, it's not important, but the way I'm going to do it in a moment, once we've got this trophy out of the way, this Merciful, is I'm going to fully upgrade one of them, then I'm going to restart checkpoint, yes. So you can see I can do it here. I'm not going to do it at the bench. It will create a checkpoint. So don't do it at a bench. Just leave it for now. And then we want to get past here. So you have to be really quick here. You're going to see why in a moment. So throw it. I get stuck on the corner as I run. So throw a Odorous over there. If I'd have just kind of made that. Don't worry if you do die here. You're going to get the trophy even if you die. So don't worry. But you're going to see the rats come pouring through the gate. Yeah, that shouldn't have happened. You see Merciful there. So if you do die, just use the guards, the English as a distraction once you have the trophy to get through. So I do have a checkpoint here. I was going to do it here. I'm going to wait until we do go further on. So push further on. And you're going to see the rats have got a new weapon now. So there's going to be a cutscene. We're going to skip that, obviously. And now the rats have tornadoes. You need to hit these with an ignifer. Simple enough. Just be aware of them. You'll hear them. So once you hear the sort of rumbling happen, look out for them. You can lock onto them pretty early. Just kind of aim down. And as soon as you're able to lock with the yellow, you'll be fine to throw it. There's going to be a few. I think there's 4 at this point. But these are a mainstay now. These are something you need to worry about. Well, you don't. I think we're clear at this point. Yeah, so we've got a checkpoint there. You can see just in the bottom corner just happened. So I'm going to do the bottom equipment next. I'm going to get fully upgrade this. And we're going to get the trophy Handfull of Pockets. I'm pretty sure that's not how you spell Handfull. It must be a translation thing. And then we're going to restart the checkpoint, which is going to give us all of the materials we just used for that upgrade back, and it's not done, but we have the trophy, so we don't care. So that means we have the materials, because there's a few that cross over. It's not imperative that you do this, but just to make sure you definitely get it all done and out of the way. We're actually going to get the other one in a moment. So pick up these materials were for before throwing all the ignifers around. You'll be using that a lot, ignifer a lot now. So make sure you constantly have enough. But then the game is also going to make sure that you have enough and will give you the materials constantly as well. So to the right of me here is going to be some leather. Now, I don't have a leather. Having a leather later on can help with regards to something. I'm not going to have it because I'm going to do this pouch. So I'm going to do this now. I'm going to get the trophy, not anymore. Not a toy anymore. So that's fully upgraded, the sling, and I just leave it at that and carry on. If you want to do a restart checkpoint there and leave that upgrade for a moment until later on, then maybe do it. It's going to help with something. It doesn't matter if you don't. It's just going to make you be able to craft a luminosa, which is going to help clear some rats. rather than use 3 of the odorous instead. It just makes it slightly easier, that's all. But yeah, get both the trophies out of the way, and then at this point you're free to do any upgrades you like, so you don't even have to do that one again. Maybe do the bottom ones, mess around with those. But once you have both those trophies out of the way, not a toy anymore, and handful of pockets, you're clear with regards to rare materials. You're done. So just collectibles and finish the game, and a few miscellaneous trophies left. A couple of those left, and collectibles, and that's it. So there's one of them. Yeah, so I'm going to leave it for a moment here. I'll be back. So we're going to go up to Hugo's room and have a look around, cutscenes, etc, etc. And when we get back outside, so there's going to be a point where there's sort of tornado rats are going to come at you again. You just need to push your way through using you get rid of the tornadoes, Lucas will light the way. So that's all that is for that point. Nope, we're not going ahead, we're going upstairs there. So I'll be back shortly.
Whoa. Look out, they're all converging here. They're going towards his room. The potions for Hugo must be in there. Lucas, those pots?
Simple infusions. Not strong enough.
There must be others.
So, this is it?
Yes, it's Hugo's room.
Definitely an idea from an alchemist. Exactly where are they?
The garden! Let's go!
Have they gone?
No, they're regrouping.
You mean?
Lucas!
Ah! To the right! Come on!
Yes, yes, I'm coming.
There are more! I'll light the room. You deal with the rats. Ah! I've opened the way, Amicia! We need to go! That was close.
Get a move on. They might come back.
I'm scared out of my skin, Amicia.
I'm here with you, but we have to keep moving. Good Lord, it's even worse than I thought. Everything is dead.
Where are the bars?
Over there, at the other end.
Right, now we're outside. There's going to be a quick herbarium, a quick plant flower here. How do you say that one? Cinquefoil? Are we having that? Cinquefoil. I've never heard of that. I've heard of most of these flowers before. I don't know how to say them, but I don't know what cinquefoil is. One of those, anyway. Anyway, right. I'm still trying to read it. No, it's not happening. So at this point, this is when Lucas can kind of not follow you. I mentioned earlier on, he kind of doesn't follow you. So I'm looking behind me. The thing we've got to do is we've got to kind of run for it. I have no idea what he's doing. We're still kind of talking to each other, or they are. Amicia and Lucas are talking to each other. So once you kind of run, and I'm going to run here, make sure he's not... No, he's not following. So I'm going to restart the checkpoint now, and it will put us back at the bottom of the stairs. We've not lost anything here. And then he's here. So just to make sure he follows you, basically.
Get ready to run.
And then we're going to make the run. So you've got to... Obviously, the straw ones don't last. These ones do. So you're okay once you get to these points. So you don't actually need to run. You do need to run now with the straw. But at each torch you get to, you're fine. And then once you get to this second torch... we're going to go... You do have to go right. That's where we've got to go. But I'm actually going to go left now. So you're going to see me pick up some materials here. You can see I'm picking them all up. Blah, da, 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 loads all over the place. But I actually died at this point because I didn't light the torch before running. So light this torch before doing the run. And this is the point where I said a leather can come in handy. If you have one, craft a luminosa and get rid of the rats. And then you can run across. I don't have any... because I did that upgrade and left it. So what I've got to do is use 3 of the odorous. So quickly do that. You need to quickly throw 3. You can't linger on it. You need to quickly get them all out of the way and make it through. There's like 3 lots of rats. Get them all out of the way and then run for the cart, and obviously interact with the cart to make sure it kind of counts. Do this upgrade if you want. This is not going to take up any rare materials, not that it actually matters anymore. So do that one if you like.
That looks a lot better.
And yeah, once that's counted. So Lucas will have followed you, but we do have a torch to help us get back out. And we need to go back the same way. Yeah, so that's why I said keep the leather, because just that point it can help, because it will clear the rats. That's all. So next thing we've got to do is that's why all these materials are back. That's also why I mentioned that, because I picked up the materials, then walked forward, and the checkpoint happened. Then I restarted checkpoint, and I got the materials back. Weirdly.
Come on, Lucas.
Yeah, so what we've got to do at this point is with Amicia, we're going to be clearing the way. Lucas is going to be pushing the thing. So there's going to be tornado rats coming all the way, the whole time. It's quite long, this section. And yeah, I'll join you back up once this is cleared. Just keep an eye out for them. Lock onto them early. You've got more than enough materials, and there are some along the way if you are getting low.
In a cellar. The ground is vibrating. Do you feel it?
Yes, yes, they're coming.
Don't let them get near.
Listen, if you want to take my sling,
Yeah, nothing. Yeah, I get it. They're regrouping. I'll handle it. Ah! One more. Ah! I don't want to die. Stop pushing it, God.
you are not going to die, Lucas. Nobody dies before we reach those parts.
It's as if it was decided that ever since we met, our lives will be governed by chaos.
But I'm the one with the sling, so calm down and push.
I'm doing just that. Ah! We're coming back. Quickly!
That's enough. You will not stop us. How are you doing?
My legs, they hurt.
We're getting close. Keep going.
I'm doing everything I can.
The light over there. The bus. We're nearly there, Lucas.
I think, Amicia, I've been thinking. I think that
What, Lucas?
all these attacks.
Now's not a good time.
It's because we're
On the right track, yes. But we still need to survive until the end. We made it, Lucas. We made it. Thank you. Thank you, Lucas. You see? You're pretty tough.
Yes, but I don't think I'll ever walk again.
Oh, come on. I don't know what my mother hid under there, but you don't want to miss it, do you?
Oh no. Come on. Let's go.
Lucas, this is it. This is where I saw my
We
mother.
have to carry on.
These stairs. It takes me back to my childhood.
Well, that's good, because we're going to need your memories from back then.
My mother never wanted me to come down here. She said it was dangerous.
Dangerous for her, I bet. You never found anything.
No, and I was really good at searching.
But there are 2 of us this time, and you're not a child anymore. We'll find it.
Lucas, look. It looks like the bite.
A Roman fresco here by chance. Neither are we.
So we've got another little bit of a finicky kind of puzzle here. I'm not sure if I'm doing this right, but this is the way I've always done this one. It must be it's the only way I can kind of see. Is you put this torch out. This is the way we have to go, is down here. We're trying to get into this place. Obviously, don't move that crate before you've distracted the rats, because they will just come and get you. And then throw a odorous over there, and then relight the torch to trap them in there. And then you're free to push this. But because we've actually got to go down there, we need to clear them out again. So the way I do it is come and pick this leather up first. Is I will throw an odorous into the corner here, or extinguish the flame first. You need to be quick with this because the rats will come and get you. Extinguish the flame, then throw an odorous into this corner, and then move towards. So you can kind of walk through the rats as you do this, and light the torch quickly. Hopefully, the problem that can happen is that Lucas is not quick enough and won't follow you. So move towards the torch as the rats are pouring back out, and then relight it, and you should be okay. And then once in here, you've got cord down here, and there's a few bits to the side here, the common ones. A bit of a kind of simple puzzle. We just need to drop underneath where we are, light all the there's 2 torches. There's some more rare materials down here, so I will grab those as we go. Just kind of follow the same path as I do, and be careful because you do have the torches that don't last, the sticks. So it can be a bit of a maze. It looks like it's going to be a lot worse, but it's actually just a circle that we're doing. So follow the same path that I do, and go into the main area once we open the door. It's going to be the lion's head that you need to interact with once we come back out of here.
You're getting near the other symbol. Keep going.
Going as fast as Can you see anything?
The symbol has appeared. It's got the mason. There's still one more symbol to light up. Hey, I can't see you anymore. Come back.
All right.
You can come back now.
I have to get out of here.
You're nearly there now.
Thank you, Lucas. Keep talking to me.
I don't know what to say. I never thought we would make it this far. That I'd find myself here. Laurentius taught me about the world through books.
But reality is something else entirely, huh?
That's the worst of it. None of this seems to be real at all. Decomposition, purification, and sublimation. Toad, swan, and serpent. So
our friend the lion is hiding a secret. In its mouth, perhaps. Help us, Mother.
Go on.
So we're entering the last area now. This is the end of the chapter pretty much. You can see Curiosity number 22 there. So open up the lion's head and it's completely dark in here. You cannot see a thing. The only thing you'll see is the flickering of the items. You can see them ahead of me there. Lucas is going to light everything up, so don't worry. This is a circular room. I am going to the right hand side and I'm getting a Curiosity. So it's actually best to clear this room out when it's dark, because you can see everything clearly, or you can see the items anyway. So I've gone to the right hand side from the entrance, picked up the Curiosity, and then I'm going in a circle around. I'm just looking for anything that is sparkling, well, not sparkling, but you know, flashing, and picking it up. It just makes everything easier to see at this point. So I'm going in a circle around the room. As you go round, there's going to be some fabric in this corner. Well, it's not a corner, it's a circle room, in this little nook. So just pick everything up, and you want to craft as much ignifer as you can, because you're going to need a lot in this room. See, he's lit everything up now. Light this torch in the middle. Get rid of a few of these so I can pick up some more materials. So he's going to talk for quite a while, so I'm just kind of wandering around clearing stuff up. So you're going to light the torch in the middle. You also need to light that one on the right hand side in a moment.
This box has a phoenix on it.
Don't quite need that yet.
Amicia, I think we found it. Open it.
So he's told me to come and have a look at this thing now. He's ready. So light that torch. And then you're going to get a cutscene here, which I'm going to skip.
No, not now. How are we going to
And then
get
the
out
rats
of
are
here?
going to be back. So that's why you're going to be using this torch to guide around the room, basically. You do need to light the fire over here before moving it, because that doesn't do anything if you don't light it.
Didn't know how to light it.
It doesn't make sense.
There, so light it, and then you want to move it all the way to the left-hand side to where we got the fabric. That's where the thing that Lucas needs is. You need to go and get that, and then bring it back to Lucas. And then you need to bring the torch back to where Lucas is now, and then take him over to the stills. He will do something there. You kind of need to protect him while all this is going to happen. You're going to see these kind of tornado rats appear now and again. Just take care of them. Just let go of the torch when they appear. Take care of them. Carry on. Just take it slow. It's simple enough. You're not going to get overrun or anything. Don't worry about that. The thing you actually need, the jar you need, is the leftmost one. The smelly one. Yeah, you're going to see them start appear. So kind of listen more than watch where they come from. It's actually, you'll hear them sort of break in from the left or right. And there are going to be quite a few of them. So go back, give him the thing. Now go back to the middle after you've given him this jar. And then take him to the stills. Protect him. Then bring him back to the middle. All hell's going to break loose. Just keep throwing ignifers at the tornadoes. And you'll be fine. And you'll finish the chapter. And that will be it. And you'll get the trophy All That Remains, which is obviously the chapter specific, or not chapter specific, the end of chapter trophy. And yeah, I've left the cutscenes at the end like I usually do, and that will be it for this one. So thanks very much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.
They don't extinguish the brazier.
Oh, no, they don't. Lucas, watch out!
Go away! How's that? They know what's going on, but they won't change the course of history. Time to get back to work.
Oh, Lucas, don't do anything stupid.
I know what I'm doing. I think so. At least, at any rate, there's no going back.
Just be careful.
So,
Lucas, watch out!
One look of a ball. Fluid run inside. Come on. Truth will flow out of the mouth. Come on. Give me your purest alcohol. Voila! The door of the sun. The flame of the carrier. Demetia, take me back.
Right away.
I don't know what you're doing, but do it! I'll hold them off! Lucas, Lucas, I don't know if I can hold them! I'm nearly there! Lucas, I need you to hurry! I need some time! They're coming from everywhere!
Lucas, I have nothing left.
Lucas!
What? What's happening?
I've done it, and it looks like they know.
Well, let's not hang about.
Then please, after you.
It's them!
Our trainee alchemist has worked wonders. We have the elixir.
I always knew you were a good one.
Thanks.
Come on, let's go see Hugo. Hugo, you're not sleeping? Hey, look! We did it! The elixir! Lucas made it. Here you go.
It might be a little bitter.
Never mind. Drink it in one gulp. Very good.
So, am I cured now?
Well...
In any case, you'll soon be a lot better.
Monsieur? Will we never see Mummy again?
Oh, Hugo... I told you. She won't be coming back. No.
And it doesn't hurt where she is?
No, of course not. Let's all go to bed now, eh? And tomorrow, when you wake up, you'll feel a lot better, you'll see.